ChatGPT and Claude are the two most popular AI assistants in the world, which makes them the two most important platforms for generative engine optimization. If you want your content cited by AI, you need to understand how each one actually finds and uses information because they work very differently. In this lesson, we'll break down how ChatGPT handles information, how Claude handles it, and then get practical. You'll learn specific strategies for ChatGPT with web browsing, specific strategies for Claude, and the universal tactics that work on both. By the end, you'll have a clear action list for each platform. Let's start with ChatGPT. ChatGPT gets its knowledge from two places. First, training data. Its base knowledge comes from web crawls up to a knowledge cutoff date, plus books, articles, publications, code repositories, and publicly available datasets. For GEO, that means your content needs to be high quality enough to influence the patterns in that training data. Second, web browsing, which is available on ChatGPT Plus and Enterprise. When browsing is enabled, ChatGPT can search the web in real time, access current information, and cite sources with actual links. That second path is huge for GEO because it means you need to optimize for two things at once: search visibility, so ChatGPT finds your page, and content citability, so it actually quotes you. Claude works differently. As of late 2024, Claude relies primarily on training data. There's no native web browsing, and its knowledge has a cut-off date. So for GEO, the play with Claude is building lasting authority that influences training data over time, not chasing real-time search results. But Claude has a superpower of its own: document analysis. People upload PDFs, documents, and code to Claude, and it excels at long context analysis and detailed document comparison. That opens a second GEO opportunity most people miss. If you create comprehensive resources that people actually want to upload to Claude, like detailed guides and reports, your content gets analyzed and used inside conversations, even without web access. When ChatGPT browses the web, it starts with search results. So SEO fundamentals still matter: target relevant keywords, build domain authority, create comprehensive content, and keep your technical SEO healthy. For example, if someone asks ChatGPT about the best CRM for small businesses, it searches and retrieves the top-ranking pages. But ranking only gets you retrieved. Once ChatGPT has your page, it decides whether to cite it. That's citability. Make your content citable by including specific statistics with sources, providing clear answers to common questions, using expert language and credentials, and structuring content for easy extraction. The lesson gives a great example: a single sentence stating what small businesses typically spend on CRM software per user per month, naming the most popular free option, and attributing it to an industry survey. Specific, sourced, and quotable. ChatGPT looks for content that directly answers user questions. So create content built around the questions people actually ask. What is this topic? How do I do this? What's the best option in this category? And how much does this thing cost? The lesson shows the ideal structure using CRM pricing as the example. You open with a heading phrased as the question, how much does CRM software cost? Then you answer immediately in plain language, typical cost per user per month, plus the free options. Then you break pricing into clear tiers, from free through basic, standard, and premium, naming real products at each level. Finally, ChatGPT's browsing favors current content for timely topics. Include publication and update dates, refresh your statistics annually, note when information may change, and create year-stamped guides for timely topics. Now Claude. Without web browsing, there are 4 moves. First, build training data presence. Publish on high-visibility platforms. Get cited by authoritative sources. maintain a consistent presence over time, and create the definitive resource on your topics. Second, create uploadable resources, detailed guides and ebooks, research reports with data, comparison matrices, and framework documents. Make them upload-worthy with professional formatting, comprehensive coverage, unique insights, and clear structure. Third, favor depth over breadth. Claude excels at nuanced analysis, so explore topics thoroughly, include edge cases, and provide expert-level insight with context and background. Fourth, target professional use cases, because Claude is popular for professional work. Business decision-making, technical documentation, research and analysis, and professional writing assistance. 4 strategies work on both platforms. 1. Demonstrate expertise. Both platforms value expertise signals, so show author credentials like degrees, certifications, and experience. Use accurate technical language and offer original insights. 2. Cite authoritative sources. Both platforms cross-reference information, so reference primary research, link to authoritative sources, and use specific studies and data. 3. Create comprehensive coverage. Cover topics completely, address common questions, include relevant subtopics, and make it actionable. 4. Maintain factual accuracy. Both platforms verify information, so fact-check every claim, use credible sources, update outdated information, and correct errors when you find them. Notice the theme. Quality and trustworthiness aren't optional extras in GEO. They are the ranking factors. Let's turn this into a checklist. Content types differ by platform. For ChatGPT, how-to guides, product comparisons, definition articles, and current year-stamped guides work best. For Claude, in-depth analysis, professional guides, research reports, and framework documents. Your ChatGPT action items. Audit your top-ranking content for citability. Add specific statistics with sources. Create FAQ sections. Update dates and data. And structure for easy extraction. Your Claude action items. Create comprehensive downloadable resources. Build author authority profiles. Demonstrate expertise. Target professional use cases. And maintain quality long-term. Now, try it yourself. Head to this lesson on freeacademy.ai and use the interactive prompt playground to experiment, or open ChatGPT or Claude right now and ask a question in your niche to see which sources get cited. Next lesson, optimizing for perplexity and AI native search engines.